so I started recording. We can start whenever we want, because I'm gonna cut the video to just look like... Jesus Christ! Not that kind of FreakyCast.
Opening lines. Don't need the introduction, just
we're just going freaky. Alright, so hello and welcome to our small FreakyCast. We're going to talk about the IT things, and today's topic is hard drives. Basically, the drives inside of our computers.
The drives that make me.
There's gonna be a lot of cutting in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Cutting, dripping.
This is
the
blooper.
The bloopers will be like 3 times longer than the whole video. the FreakyCast.
Right, so the drives that make Rex said. That's the topic today.
Yeah. All right. So we chose that subject because today I've installed a new SSD into my PC, and
let's say solid state drive to make to make it clear.
It's a solid state drive. It's 1 terabyte, and it's the 2.5-inch one. And yeah, it was a new experience because I've never really plugged in an SSD into a computer, which sounds weird, but yeah. I have a semi-modular. Yeah, I have a I have a semi-modular. What is it called? I have a semi-modular power supply, which means that I had to go and dig up my old
the old
power
box with
box to find the SATA power cable.
Yeah,
it was and then I realized that hey, I did something really dumb while setting up my PC, because I took up the first 2 outer spots on my power supply, so I had to dig in the cables to find an empty one, and then
you found out that the computer is still working.
Yeah, it's not blown up in his face.
No, but like actually, I had to really dig into the cables to actually manage to reach the empty slots on my PSU. The thing is, I don't really like the way they like my power supply manufacturer made the SATA power cables, because it's in the bundles of 3, which means that I have to. I don't know if that's
the standard. The 3, even the 4, sometimes 5 in one cable.
It's so inconvenient, because like it's one after another, and you have to. Yeah, like when you try to
do the great cable management inside the
computer. when you try the cable manager,
it takes a lot of time to practice.
It's just a pain in the ass.
Let's skip to the point where you realized it's not working.
So I turned on my computer and it didn't read the disk. That's when I called Simon, and I was like, "Hey Simon, my SSD isn't working. Do you have any idea why is that?" It turns out I was trying to plug it into an already occupied slot. It was occupied. It was occupied by my M2, and I didn't really know which slot was it until Simon told me that it is occupied by my M2.
Yeah, that's pretty freaky on some motherboards. They lock on some SATA ports because you use the M2.
You cannot have.
To make it clear, the M2 slot is for the NVMe drives, non-volatile memory express. To clarify.
those are the ones that plug in directly into the
Motherboard.
They
The mother.
have
Why motherboard? Why not the fatherboard?
yeah, that's pretty
Freaky.
I mean, it's 2024. You never know.
Why not they them board though?
Oh my god.
Think
Chill, bro.
think about
I
it.
know it's the beginning of
Oh my
June?
god.
June? Or
You
July?
want to put my camera in the recording, right?
It's literally recording the whole Discord window. So yeah, you're in.
No, because I have a mess in my like I have a pair of pants just laying on my bed, bro.
I haven't seen that.
Just make sure to zoom in on that. At some point.
For real, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in on the twerk moment when he was getting freaky, when he was getting sturdy, when he was breaking down for us.
No. Yeah, but back on the subject. So I didn't really know that plugging in an M2 is gonna take up some SATA slots.
Two
So that
two
was
SATA
a
slots to be
Two
specific.
SATA slots, yeah. That was pretty new for me. So the more you know, I guess. The other thing is, like cable management is terrible with my SSD. Like it's in such an awkward spot that I have to have the whole SATA cable just out in the open because there's no other way to funnel it to like make more sense.
Yeah.
So
You
it's just
you
out
will
in the open.
you will need to zip ties.
No,
that's what
it's not a matter of zip ties because like my SSD is right next to the like
Yeah, I know where it is.
funnel.
I know where it
Yeah.
is, but you can zip
It's
tie
right-
the cable, not the SSD.
Yeah, but no. What I'm trying to say is the cable that I chose it sticks out exactly in that spot because it's not the straight one, it's the one with the bent angle, like the angle
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, the 90-degree one.
Yeah, the 90-degree one. So it just sticks out, and I chose the wrong cable apparently, but it's fine. Like I have a lot of cables just just sticking out, so it's not gonna-
The more cables, the better.
yeah
More electricity inside of the computer. Computer is performing better. Hear me out. Plug in all the cables. And just let them be.
Yeah, to just take up the entire power your PSU is like generating by just plugging in stupid
The
cables that
the
lead to
whole-
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's why modular's better.
I have a semi-modular for that reason. Like it's
Yeah, but,
yeah.
I mean, all of your main cables come out of like the straight
Yeah.
PCB, doesn't it, inside it?
Yeah, I cannot unplug any of my main cables.
Yeah.
So it's my motherboard cable, my
Your CPU cable, and that's all. What is?
and fans, I think. Like
No.
fans.
So your 24-pin ATX cable.
Yeah, my 24
The big
and my
ATX one.
8-pin. So that was my experience with SSDs.
Yeah, actually, I have a funny story with SSD too, because mine like stopped working yesterday. I just turned up
Oh.
my computer. I was working on something, installing
I
the
didn't wanna
new
put
Mortal
it over.
Kombat update, and then suddenly my computer started to get laggy. Let's say it basically
And then I
stopped
saw
working.
white smoke coming out
And
of
then,
the back of my
so I,
computer.
my computer got pretty freaky, and I needed to do something with it.
And then I saw my.
So I did a hard reset, and then I found out it's not booting, and it's showing the error A2. If I'm saying correctly, A2. It turns out my SSD drive got, I don't know, burned.
got
uh,
freak.
Created short circuit. It got freaky so badly, it didn't let the computer work. Needed to unplug it, and
Burned
now
through
it's
the memory.
working perfectly. Sad thing, I needed to install Mortal Kombat on another drive. That's so sad. Actually, can't get over it.
Yeah, with your
my freaky solid state drive.
Yeah, with your so like your internet connection is so slow. It must have taken days for it to download.
Yeah, like
And not like 30
literally,
minutes. Yeah,
like literally,
your
I had to
fiber
wait
optic
for like
internet, like your 1
I
gigabit
had to
per
wait.
second.
I had to wait for it like I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. It felt like eternity for me to install the whole one.
And then your resistors on your motherboard started glowing, and you realized, hey, I have new RGB mode unlocked.
As your case slowly starts to melt.
I mean, not even ironic right now. I have RGB RAM memory in my computer.
Bro, I have RGB.
It's glowing. Nah, fans
know that you have
are
RGB.
something regular, but I have the random access memory glowing like the Chernobyl Chernobyl? Yeah, Chernobyl random access memory.
Alright, so let's move on to the next type of.
I think we should rename our FreakyCast topic. We should change the FreakyCast topic from the hard drives as the whole thing to histories with freaky solid state drives.
Yeah, screw the other topics.
Yes.
Yeah, so
There are many more interesting things about the hard
Did you
drives
ever-
than hard drives itself.
did you guys like ever found an like abandoned USB drive and just plugged it in your PC?
Yeah, I work in.
I did that with a school
I
computer.
work in PAP, and apparently some strange news was launched right after I plugged it in for some about the what was it, the whole mobilization of the to the army, something like that. I don't know.
The nuclear rocket codes just laying around in the park bench, like on a park.
Oh
bench.
my god! I misclicked and switched to the lobby. I have to blur out the whole desktop right now. But before I can type the can in.
This is going really well.
No.
Wait.
No, our teacher
Do I
is
see-
gonna love it. Like
Alright.
we always do stupid like that.
Okay, that give me 900 floppers. Okay, that's sir, yes sir. All right.
Yeah, we always just do stupid, like the stupid.
Let's do the star salad.
When it comes to extra credit work. Like our presentation was actually like really good, but we still did like a lot of funny stuff in
Funny
there.
stuff in it. Because why
Yeah, like
not? Why
we-
not?
Yeah,
I
because why
literally
not?
called out today on the German lesson. I what did I say at the end? Were you there at the end of the lesson, or you left the room
I
already?
cannot remember what you said. Like,
we were
actually.
talking about the doing things for school, for the Instagram thing, the TikTok.
Oh yeah.
the new media.
Just
And I said something like, I have password login and password to school Instagram.
but it's not the active one. It's not the active TikTok account.
Yeah, not
It's
the
not the
active
current
one,
one.
but the-
But we have a new TikTok account that's been set up by first and second graders, and they just decided to make like interview style content. So basically, they walk up to students and ask them, for example, what's on
yeah,
your
some
wallpaper,
stupid.
or, who do you
Yeah, they are so worthless. That's probably the worst
That's the worst type of content they could be making for school.
Yeah,
That's the first.
and
The second
that's
thing
the
is
thing
they
is the-
only ask first and second graders. They never came up to fifth
to
or
older
fourth
older
graders.
people
They,
because
uh,
they're
they
scared. I don't know.
walked Like they asked a couple of questions to third graders because they were like the more known ones and the ones that they know are
More known ones. Do you
Like-
mean the Bartex? Do you mean Do you mean
Like-
our school rape? I mean raper?
oh yeah the school
Rapist raper. I said.
our school EDP 445
For you, come on. I mean, actually,
like
let's
there
get
is-
back to the topic of the.
okay.
Yeah,
Talk
so we
about
were
it.
talking about the TikTok stuff and the thing that I have passwords for all of that, and I said something like, I mean, if I would like to, I can whenever I want just post some random gay black porn on our school social media, and probably nobody will know that it was me because they do not remember.
the head teacher
The-
that assigned us to
It's
to
already
that
fired
is
or quit or
yeah,
he
you
quit,
already
something like that.
departed from our school.
The Miss Dorota reaction was priceless.
She was like, "Oh no, don't do that. That's not cool." I'm sorry, but she called two black men kissing not cool.
What do you mean the homies are not cool?
Yeah,
Oh
but
my God.
basically,
Alright, so we got like 15 minutes of our podcast already, 17 minutes of our podcast already.
let's back to IT topics, like to IT related.
Alright,
topics.
so
Do you have any other like funny IT story, like IT related stories, like I don't know, while building your PC or helping a friend? Because I have one when I was switching GPU and power supply, like the graphic processor unit and power
yeah.
my brother, and I took all of the cables out and I put in the new power supply and I started plugging everything back in and I was like, yeah, all right, everything should be ready to go. So everything should be all right, nothing should be broken. Then I press the power button and it just won't start. Oh.
That's classic. Oh, someone said something. Portfolio Knights skillish. What the hell is this supposed to be? For real, this certified skillish moment. Alright, so how did
Yeah,
the
but
port
I made it
fail?
work.
How did the port fail?
How did what?
How did the port fail?
What do you mean?
Look who's watching. Look at our audience.
Yeah, I see.
The port felt nice is here.
How did the port felt nice?
How did the port felt? How did the port feel? Port felt nice.
Okay, I get it now.
Alright, so to clarify, portfel is wallet in our language to make it clear for you so the the joke
Yeah,
makes more sense in
portfel.
Polish. Our small inside joke.
Back to IT related topics. We are
For
this
the
is gonna
fourth
be-
time.
For the fourth time, this is gonna be so chaotic.
Alright, so the
Oscar,
solid state drives. Solid state drives.
Oscar, so I don't know. Why don't you tell us what kind of discs you have on your PC, and what are the contents of those discs? You know,
Tell us. Please.
Fury or hand, either or.
It'll get me in trouble, Rex. Right. So I've got two M.2 SSDs on my motherboard. I've got one dedicated boot drive that comes straight off a small SSD. It's like only like 200 gig size. So like when I boot up Windows, it's quick. And then I've got my main SSD, which is a terabyte. It's 8 gig a second. And then I've got my laptop hard drive, which I use to store photos and work-related documents. And I've got another hard drive, which is for stuff that people can. No, I'm joking. It's for videos and it's like anything that I wouldn't want to, back up. Like it's just sort of backup from my SSDs because it's slow. So it's just easy to put big files on, like I don't know, like YouTube videos or large movies or anything like that. Like my SSD, like my main SSDs are used for gaming, like Siege, for example. So the game loads quicker, so I get an advantage over this man called Warren Pearson, who's terrible at the game. His in-game name is Runts. If you want to look him up, he's got a 0.5 KD.
Yeah, by the way,
it's not very good, I think.
Like, good that you talked about your YouTube channel. You can check it out down in the description.
Now you see the URL to his channel. It's on the screen right now. You can see it.
XDX. You can see that.
Also, you can see our names on ourselves right now. I'm going to put it in post. So, alright, so here are names and what we were talking about. Yeah, about the solid state, about solid state drives. Luckily, I'm not keeping important. In my case, I have like you know what I'm going to check out on how many hard drives I do have right now in my computer.
You have like 12 HDDs.
Yeah, true. That's true. Recently, like yesterday, when my SSD drive stopped working, I literally started looking up for some hard disk drives, and I was looking at the 20 terabytes Iron Wolf from Seagate.
Terabytes.
20 terabytes.
Man,
yeah, you heard right.
That's right for one picture of your mother.
It costs like in low resolution, low res. Alright, so I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For a pixel art of your mom.
5.
It's just one bit. Just one pixel.
Alright, so I have like 5 hard drives right now, cause one's down. And it's like right now 2 M.2s and 3 HDD drives. Luckily, I'm not keeping any important data on solid state drives. And I recommend it to all of you. If you have anything like work related that cannot be lost, just use the hard disk drives.
And just use.
It's much more safe to use them.
And just use RAID technology.
Yeah, RAID as well.
Yeah, RAID is G.
Yeah,
RAID
so
for the win. But not every motherboard can use the RAID technology.
Yeah, that's the thing. Not every motherboard supports it. RAID is basically backups and it protects your data that it's
I mean, depends on the RAID type.
Depends.
Yeah,
on
they're like
RAID
there's like I don't know around 10 most popular RAID types, from 0
Something
to
like
50, I think. Something like that. 50 is the let's say highest one with the highest number that is commonly used, if I remember correctly, and for the regular private computers, the PCs, its motherboards usually operate on 0, 1 and 10, sometimes 5.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't really remember the exact RAID degrees or whatever RAID types.
Yeah, there are many. You
There
have
are
to
too many.
remember them in order to pass the next exam we're going to have next year. So
Yeah, I know.
Look at you guys.
for real. We're going to configure the Linux server.
It's gonna be a
Damn,
you,
that's going to
if you
be
get
crazy.
Linux server. No, like actually, if you get Linux server, if I'll get Linux server,
You quit
to
immediately.
configure,
You're
I'm
just.
just gonna walk out. I'm done. I'm just gonna immediately walk out.
Yeah, someone did that in our school.
I know
Yeah,
that someone
I mean,
did it.
not even.
Because if I would have gotten like Linux server, I would
Kill myself. Straight up
Maybe
kill
not
myself.
maybe not, but I would just cry and just walk out.
Then.
Now keep that
kill
attitude for
yourself.
next time I leave a rank game.
No. It's not the same. It's not.
Yes,
No.
it is.
It's just a stupid ranked game versus an exam that
No,
decides.
it's
That
not.
the size of his face.
It's life or death.
Yeah. Literally life or death, because
exam-
if
the
he's
exam is
going to get the
literally life
Linux
or
server, he's going to kill himself. So that's the whole life and death thing.
So we talked about SSDs. SSDs are just the most common nowadays. Most. What the hell was that?
Well,
So
that
we-
was pretty freaky. Freaky state
we
drive.
talked-
let's talk about FSDs, the freaky state drives.
We haven't even got on to compare them yet.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. So we have SSDs. SSDs are nowadays the most common type of disk drives. There are the fastest one, not the fastest ones, but they are like comparably much faster than HDDs. However, they are more likely to lose data that you will not be able to recover.
All types of solid state drives,
Marvel.
all types of
Yeah,
electronical
so
devices is
Basically, solid state drives are M2s and SSDs, and like flash drives. Not
Yeah.
flash. Yeah, flash drives and USBs and SIM cards. Those are
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
SD
flash
cards.
drives are
SD
basically
cards.
USB. It's only in our
Yeah.
The pen drives.
Yeah.
Only in our country, I think we use the USB for the shortcut of pen drive for thumb drive. So, damn, that's crazy. The whole thumb
Damn,
drive
that's
thing. Who used
That's
thumb
pretty
drives? That's pretty freaky.
Well, can I just storing a game on a thumb drive? You're just playing off that.
Bro, I
Another
have
funny
thumb
story
drive.
about
I have a
hard
thumb drive
drives
with CS
and the
1.6.
HDD one. The port felt nice. The one person that was sitting and listening to us like a few minutes ago, he left.
Also, the 2 hours.
he had
here.
the
So,
2
yeah.
hours, but she left very much earlier than he did. He used to play the Devil May Cry series. You know, the whole I don't know, I don't even remember what is it about.
About
Alright.
the depth that might cry.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if he cried. Anyway, he encountered a strange error when he was trying to boot up the game. He tried to open the game and it said that there's not enough random access memory to open the game. He had like 16 gigabytes of it. So he gave us his computer to look up what's going on. So we looked up, we put another 60 gigabytes of random access memory into his computer, and it still didn't work. When we tried to boot up the game, it said there's not enough random access memory, and it took like 100% of it, so like 32 gigabytes of random access memory. So we decided to put in even more, and at the rate of 64 gigabytes of RAM, it started working. The game booted up, and we noticed something strange, that the game consumes as much random access memory as it takes the space on a hard drive. Then we figured out he was the Devil May Cry was installed on the HDD. The HDD was too slow to boot up the game, so it tried to load the Devil May Cry into random access memory and run it anyway.
Potted the whole game.
Yeah, it tried to load in the whole game into the random access memory just to play some.
Just to put it up.
Yeah.
That is actually crazy.
It worked.
Like,
it worked. After all, it worked. But
I imagine that it did. But imagine trying to boot up a
imagine
game.
having hard drive
Just
so
runs-
slow. Imagine having
It
hard
just
drive
runs
so
all
slow
of your
it won't
files
even
onto
load the
your
game in.
It just transfers all of your files onto the RAM and then tries to boot it up. That's crazy. No, like actually.
Yeah. Do we have anything interesting about? Yeah, so we have serial ATA, so SATA interface, drive interface, and PCI Express, so peripheral component interconnect express. That's the types of interfaces we can connect our drives with onto our computer. It was pleasure to meet you. I can't even read your nickname right now because I'm in the streamer mode. The OBS is on and I can't even read your nickname. It was pleasure to talk with you. Pleasure to meet you. It was pleasure to do the whole FreakyCast thing with you all guys. It was so freaky. Oh my god. We remember that definitely. I mean, it's all recorded, so.
Don't forget the intro Rexed did, you know, with his little dance. That was. You need to get that in there.
In the intro of FreakyCast, there. It has to be something freaky, so yeah, it would definitely be included in the video.
Yeah. Just whack it in there, someone random. Actually, don't even put it at the start. Like, put it mid-conversation. Just stop the whole thing.
Yeah, like the Rexet's jump scare, the twerk jump scare. Where did he go?
He's gone. Oh,
he's stressed out.
No, I misclicked.
Yeah, for sure. We get it. I know. You're all blushed. You're shy.
Yeah, right.
Scared for his debut.
So Simon, are you going to the lesson?
Yeah, that will be it for the FreakyCast today.
But is it on today?
I mean,
I mean I
Yeah.
talked to Mr. Yeah, just do like one or two.
Yeah, yeah, it
tests
is
and,
today.
like,
He told me to do that. We have the lesson today. Mr. He told me that we're going to do the freaky lessons, the freaky PHP files, the freaky JavaScript, the freaky script.
Like, do I really wanna do it now before the night before the exam? Like the.
I mean,
It's not the practical part. It's the technical part.
Yeah, but you can learn something from that.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna be doing a lot of like the technical exams when like in between those two.
Yeah, I
those
want because
two.
I'm going for a concert. Yeah, that's good. Concert.
Yeah, concert.
Yeah, concert.
Which one?
Yeah, the one of the Mexican, the Mexican man.
Hey, which one?
The Mexican, the Polish Mexican, the
Oh.
the Taco Hemingway one.
Okay.
The
Wait,
concert
where?
of the young ham.
Where are you there? Like in what location? You're not going to Warsaw, right?
Wrocław. Wrocław.
Damn, that's crazy. That's...
For real. Alright, so that will be it for the FreakyCast. I'm saying goodbye like third time, fourth time. Yeah, we can't even.
There's a theme.
Yeah, that's some sort of curse. We can't even go through the topic. We can't stop. We can't end the FreakyCast. Yeah. So that will be it for it. Say bye or something.
Do you know I'm actually fluent? So au revoir. You know, I'm fluent in 17 different languages.
Yeah, of course you are.
English, American, Irish, Scottish, American again, because there's like a bunch of different.
And then the
Dialects.
American, and American,
Yeah.
and Australia, and
Yeah.
American.
Yeah, and English.
Well, Liverpoolian.
Yeah.
The Glasgowian.
Scouse.
Liverpool isn't part of England.
Yep, you got the Birmingham accent, the Scouse one, as well. We're fluent, mate. Completely understand it. The Shetland Islands. There you go. Yeah, that's about it, really. I'm a one-stop shop language. That's what it is.
I speak fluent Polish, and that's it. That's it for today. I speak fluent Polish and not fluent English, and even less fluent German. If it's even possible to be less fluent.
To be fair, I probably even can't. I actually can't. I just tried to say I can't even speak English, and then it didn't come out. I actually can't speak my own language. So, turns out I've been completely useless for this.
Oh my god, why this verification through Microsoft name? Alright, so I'm going to need to call Mr. because the Microsoft Authenticator is trying to
Unauthenticate.
Yeah,
You got a virus
Microsoft Authenticator is trying to authenticate again. We need to get rid of it again. Jesus Christ. Alright, so bye guys.
See ya.
No, but